people in who like from other colleges who do have broadcast programs that could maybe intern there, and they can provide content to the students of the college that would be beneficial to them, like interviewing facility members or faculty members rather, or like talking about upcoming events and shit. Like there's a lot of benefit you could get from a college radio program, a lot.
There really is, and it's like, and it's the fucking college's radio station. So if you want to get ads, like obviously, yeah, you sell airtime and whatnot. But it's like if you want to talk about any of the fucking programs that you're doing and it's going out to like the Nashua area and that like immediate area, like that's free fucking advertising for your school.
Yeah. And if you don't want to pay money, you just do talk radio. And again, you can still advertise whatever the fuck you want to advertise that's going on at your school. So you don't have to have a broadcast journalism or communications, whatever major offered at your school, because you can just, there's so many, I'm sure, people who would love to take a job at a college radio station, myself included, honestly.
Myself included as well, man. Like I would absolutely love to do that, but there's really no such thing as like a low power radio station anymore. They're all, majority of them are owned by fucking corporate America, where it's just like, well, yeah, we're just gonna use the signal from this radio station to broadcast our morning show in Seattle, which is getting really good ratings and perpetuator. It's like, you know what, guys, come on, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's getting really lame.
Yeah, it's like, come on, guys, what the fuck are you doing? And it's that's radio refusing to adapt to the times.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, there's even like big stations that are probably going to go the way of the dodo, because I mean, everybody now is. I don't know about you. Do you even listen to the radio, like
Nope.
terrestrial radio?
Nope.
Me neither.
No,
I haven't listened to terrestrial radio probably since like the early days of when I was dating Liz, like 2008,
dude,
2006, like back then.
Yeah, like I haven't listened to terrestrial radio since before maybe I worked at ZLX. And that's just because, like, podcast was, kind of like in infancy at the time, kind of in a sense. But
Mm-hmm.
I had satellite radio, and my big thing was I would listen to fucking Howard Stern.
Mm.
So, yeah, so I mean, it's been a long time since I listened to like terrestrial radio. But I mean, D. Snyder pretty much put it best. He's like, you have these corporate assholes, and I'm fucking paraphrasing him. It's like you have these corporate assholes that give you this list of songs like, okay, you can only play these songs, you can't play these songs. If you need a shorter song to get into another segment, play these songs. And he's just like, not only that, it's like you take the control away from the fucking people. Like the DJs are not allowed to play, anything that's like maybe interesting, like, oh hey, we got this, this song by this band, it sounds really, really cool. Wanted to share this with you guys. They can't do that anymore.
Mm.
And he's like, not only that, but he's like, look, your playlist is not going to beat my playlist. My playlist is not going to beat your playlist. So now that we have these options of podcasts and people can download music onto their phones and MP3 players and whatever fuck have you, like that puts the control in the consumer's hands. And they're just like, well, shit, I can listen to music on my phone, no fucking commercials. I can pick what songs I can hear, or if we got podcasts, like, okay, yeah, the fucking ads are like maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes total.
Mm.
And then I get an hour of content and I can download it for free.
Yeah. It's also kind of weird that like now, as you're saying podcasts, like that's talk radio basically. And it's really weird that that's become sort of like the norm instead. Because I mean, you and I both know very well that we can't come up here and start playing like AC/DC and fucking Aerosmith and like whatever we want. We can't play any music whatsoever unless we have explicit rights to do so. Like if it was my music, for example, we could play that.
Yeah.
But like that's about it. Or if you knew someone who had music, you could probably put your brother's music up or whatever. But point is, like, unless we have some sort of in like that, you really can't play anything. But so we're kind of restricted just to talk radio. So I wonder if that's part of the reason why it's gotten so popular. But regardless, it's interesting to me that has gotten so popular that now that's what probably most people listen to is actually just talk radio. I mean, that's all a podcast is talk radio.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also going back to it's personality driven. It's not, music driven. Not like, oh, I can throw this on as classic rock and they're going to play the same fucking 20 fucking songs, for the next 3 hours.
Yeah.
But it's personality driven. It's not, it's Joe Rogan. It's you and me talking to each other. It's not All right, ZLX coming at you in the morning here. We've got weather. It's going to be 50 degrees today with slight sprinkled showers and blah, 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 blah. Coming up next, we got the music from the all-time greatest band in the world, Aerosmith. And then we got some AC/DC coming up after that. And then, don't worry, we got that 715 senseless survey. It's like,
yeah, very like cookie cutter by
cookie
the
cutter
book.
fucking morning zoo bullshit.
Morning zoo. Yeah, it's sad. I mean, because like I love the music industry, I just don't love the industry part of it. I love music. I just wish it wasn't so like ridiculous and so about money.
Yeah, and like and don't get me wrong, like yeah, the way I was let go, like yeah, that kind of put us out like a dampening on fucking like my feelings for radio, which yeah, okay, fine, I got you there, but it's not like in the old days anymore where I'd just be like if I got let go from ZLX, I can, go to like a smaller station, like a mom and pop station in say like Saugus and just, hone and work on my craft there and then, eventually like get enough material and whatnot and, hopefully impress somebody in like a larger market that I can go to that. You can't do that anymore.
No. Well, probably because, I mean, like we said, like stations are starting to go away because so many people are just saying F you to terrestrial radio. And like you said, I'm going to listen to my podcast. I'm going to listen to Stitcher or whatever the fuck, you know, like you don't need it anymore. So they're going away.
Yeah, you really don't need it anymore.
It's sort of like TV is having the same thing where like a lot of people are now switching over to like watching YouTube. Yeah. Like I don't know about you, but I don't really watch TV. I watch YouTube, but I don't really watch TV anymore.
No, I mean, the last time I watched TV was to watch the Devils and Bruins game because I'm like, well, fuck, I can't get Nessun on my Roku. I can't fucking get anything like that on there.
Yeah.
But like,
so I mean,
even then, like there are ways you can like like I love the fucking Devils. Like I watched their game against the Dallas Stars the other night on my fucking computer.
Nice.
So I mean, there are ways to like stream the game. So it's like you don't even need cable anymore. You just need internet access, and that's it.
Yeah, that's something that Liz and I are working on is cutting the ties with cable because we just don't. Nobody needs it. Like we don't need it, but really nobody needs it.
Yeah, I mean, my family's going the same route as well. Just like, look, as soon as our contract with Cox is up, we're just gonna be like, okay, let's just get internet, and then we're done.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Just keep internet, and then you got Roku. We were looking at Roku or YouTube TV or something. Like, there's so many options.
There really are, man.
But it's an interesting time because I mean, podcasting and YouTube kind of puts the power back into people's hands to a degree because now anybody, I can go up and make a YouTube channel. You and I can go up and do a podcast. We can make whatever content we want as long as it's within certain parameters. But what would be really fucking cool is if someday we were able to play like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if like we could have our, like think about Luna Theater. Like, that's a cool idea where, like, they get to play movies. I mean, they have to pay for it, but wouldn't it be, like, really cool if you could exhibit any movie or any song that you wanted to, or at least just make it cheaper so you don't have to pay, like, thousands of dollars to a record company to get this catalog of songs. Well, what if I just want, like, this one song? Like, what if I could pay, like, per song or something and own it and be able to exhibit it? Like, that would be, like, in my mind, the next step. We're really close, but we're still not really to the full freedom point yet.
And I don't think it's going to get to that point in a sense of like, just pay for it once and then you can use the song as many times as you want or whatever have you because, the artist still wants, royalties for their music being played, which I get. Yeah, that's absolutely fair.
Yeah, it's tough. But yeah, everything is going like, I mean, everything is subscription these days. Like even Microsoft fucking Word. Like I've a brand new copy of Windows 10 that I got with my refurbished laptop that I'm talking to you on right now. But I was like, okay, cool, let's go to use Microsoft Word. And I open it up and start typing, and it's like, you have an unofficial version or whatever the fuck. I'm like, what do you mean unofficial version? Doesn't Windows just come with Word and Office and shit? Yeah. Well, no, apparently not. Now you have to pay, like, however much it is per month to access Word, like, or Excel, or, a group of... It's like, fucking everything is subscription now.
Fucking Microsoft.
And it's just to keep the money coming in. So, like, I don't know. There's got to be some happy medium where the people who deserve to get paid can get paid when they deserve to get paid, but at the same time give the flexibility and the freedom to people who want to create independent content because everything is just so cookie cutter and stale. And there's a reason that people are moving to these other options is because all that shit doesn't work anymore. No, nobody cares about that shit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore.
No, and they refuse to change completely, and they refuse to let go of any penny whatsoever. So until something changes, they're kind of stuck in this loop.
Yeah, it's just like 10 years ago, like you would never see like a radio station like take up, like a social media platform and just be like, oh, this is what it was just like, nope, social media is going to go away in a few minutes. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, we don't need that. And now look, like every radio station has like a Facebook page. Each DJ has a fucking like a Twitter handle, and it's
like a mini empire within an empire.
I'm trying to calm down here. You're gonna get me turning into fucking Madman Mario in a minute. So Andy, what do you think about radio? Oh, fuck off! All right.
Your princess is in the castle. Fuck you.
Your radio sucks my balls. Oh man. God, I love that show. But yeah, like good case in point too. Like Madman Mario. Like you would never fucking see that on like any like HBO or anything like that. It's just some guy and his friends like just drawing a cartoon. Like, hey, I wonder what would happen if Mario was really fucking pissed off. And YouTube gives them that platform. Like, hey guys, I saw you can animate something. Why don't you put it up here? If you get enough views, we'll pay you for it.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what their formula is. I think it's for like every like 1,000 views. Google, like since Google owns YouTube, they send you like $5 for every like 1,000 views.
Oh really?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
See, that's hilarious because I started a YouTube channel and I looked at that, but I don't remember like what the. I think first of all, to even monetize your videos, you have to have like a certain number of views and a certain number of subscribers, and then you're eligible to get paid.
It's something like that. Yeah. But it's.
But I mean, I'm not doing it to make money, honestly.
No, and if you're doing it for fun, hey, great, keep it up, man.
Yeah.
But if you're getting to the point where you're getting paid for it, fucking hey, more power to you, man.
Yeah, I mean that'd be great, but I mean the thing is, like YouTube as a career is pretty unrealistic for so many reasons. I mean, first of all, the amount of views and subscribers and everything it takes to have a regular, decent income is ridiculously high, and then second of all, maintaining that level of viewership and subscription is virtually impossible. It's like a horrible pyramid scheme.
Like not only that, but it's like if you and I were to start up a YouTube channel and we're trying to like get all the views and whatnot, like we're behind the fucking 8 ball already. Just mostly based on like our age, and just the fact that like like who watches YouTube nowadays? It's younger kids.
Yeah, so it's probably getting younger and younger now that phones are ending up in younger and younger hands.
Yeah, but I mean you have to have content that's like going like that. It's like their attention, to quote Ernest Borgnine, can only be measured in nanoseconds. And it's. So you're kind of behind the 8 ball on that one.
You should listen to Ernest Borgnine because he masturbated a lot.
Hey,
you ever see that clip?
Oh yeah. I'm like, well, shit.
Well, that's what it takes, man. I'll be right back.
If that's what it takes, man. Fucking in high school, I was gonna live forever. Spider-Man.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know. I had to. Blip, motherfucker. Anyways, so Bruce, like, plug your blog that you've got going on, man. As we're gonna wrap this up here.
So if you want to check out the blog itself, you can check it out at millcityblogger.wordpress.com. There's only a couple articles up there right now, but I'm trying to make it a weekly thing where I post that up. Something, whether it's a review or a journal or whatever it is, I'm trying to post something every week. So it's not necessarily the same day every week, but at least something every week.
Excellent, man. I do actually have a couple of stuff to plug myself as well. Again, just if you guys want to make donations to worthy charities and whatnot, there's the American Heart Association, the Cancer and the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Any donations to them would be greatly appreciated. And I know they go to great causes. Like, they're absolutely amazing with what they do. Last thing I have to plug is actually STS Radio interview alumni. Kane Roberts has a new album that's coming out on January 25th.
Nice.
So if you haven't heard it, the new single, just go listen to the new song on. You can listen to it on YouTube. It's called "Forever Out of Place," and it's really fucking good. You should be expecting a music video sometime this month before the album drops as well.